Hi everyone, welcome. This is my first ever. Hey, I'm going to turn on some lights. It's kind of dark in here. Sorry. Um, Decided to be cloudy. My desert home. There we go. All right, that's better. So, welcome. How's everybody doing? Introduce yourself. Thanks for joining me, my first ever chat with M. So what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to tell you, I'm changing things up a little bit, and I wanted to make everyone aware of that. So you can be aware of what's coming and what's going on. Let's go this way with the quilt. I just really want to take care of you guys and make sure that I'm giving you what you want. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do this monthly. I am going to kind of cut back on how many tutorials I am doing on here. For one, I'm ending up with a lot of orphan blocks, and I have to remember which way I have to go. And as you can see, I can make these Plan B quilts that are full of different blocks, but I'm not getting a lot of time to get quilts done. And I have my sew along going. I did my book. I have patterns I want to get out to people, and when I'm doing the tutorials, and I feel like I've given you a lot of basic stuff to work with, and I will continue to give you a block tutorial every month. But this YouTube channel is just going to have the chat with M on the second Tuesday of every month, and then it's going to have one tutorial a month, and that way I can serve those people who come and visit me and pay for my products and make sure I have good content for them as well. But I do want to make sure I have lots of free content, because I do want to help everyone who wants to quilt to be able to quilt. So hello, Polly, Pam, and Helen. Welcome. Glad to have you here. So what I'm going to be doing, I am really not very organized this morning. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing is our September sun. Here, I'm going to make myself small. Our September sun quilt is ending here in the next couple of weeks, and I'm starting my new one. So this is the one that has been my sew along, and I'm changing up my sew along. I was a little concerned. Right now it's a annual subscription, and I'm worried that if you don't like the quilt that you're doing and you have paid for the annual, that you're kind of stuck in there. So I'm making it now a monthly subscription. Besides the fact with the annual subscription, because the sew-alongs were longer than 6 months, you would have ended in the middle of one, and I didn't want you to feel like I was cutting you off in the middle of a quilt. So I'm making it a monthly subscription now. And then that way, if you choose to not do the next quilt, or something comes up in your life, you can pause that, or you can stop it for a bit and then join again when life allows you to do those things. So this one is the September sun. When you're in the sew along, every week you get a new block and you get instructions to progress your quilt. So, and we just go up through the columns with the last two quilts. Also in the sew along, you get all of the blocks from the previous sew along, so that is all in there, plus the bonus content, because once we finish a quilt, I throw in bonus content that uses the blocks that you have made in the quilt in smaller projects like wall hangings, table runners, table toppers, baby quilts, just smaller things other than the big quilt. So that's included with the monthly subscription. So that's what you have there. So this one is the September Sun, and this is my new one. I'm still in the way here. Let me see if I can move me. Okay. This one, I'm still coming up with a name. I've got it down to 2. Let me know what you think is the better name. I'm thinking of Seaside Sorry. I know a soiree is an evening party, but it just, the alliteration I thought was fun. Or Smooth Sailing. Those are the 2 names I've kind of come up with for this sew along quilt. Let me know what you think. So this will be the next one. It begins in 2 weeks. I think it's the 29th or 30th. I can't remember which day is a Friday, but the fabric requirements and everything will come up on that for this quilt. So that's what's coming up in the sew along, and like I said, I've changed it to a monthly subscription so that it's easy to opt out if you choose to not do the quilt, or, and I'll have to think about that, but that's how this is working right now. So let's see here. I'm going to X out here, maybe. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, my tech stuff is giving me grief. Whoops, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I had it going. Oh, I've got it hid. Okay. This is on the wrong thing. So the Jumbo Scrappy Star Workshop, that will continue to be up on this platform for anyone on my channel until Thursday. And then I will make it private, and those of you who signed up and got the workbook and everything, then that will be available to you for until the end of the month, and then that will go away. So I just want to make you aware. So if you need to get any content or anything out of there, to make sure you do it by the end of the month if you're signed up, so that you don't miss out on that. I will offer it again. It probably won't be free next time, so I'm just making you aware of what's going on. So that is what's going on with the Jumbo Scrappy Star Workshop. So make note of that. And then in Discovering Hidden Quilts, the doors are open. You can still sign up and become part of that through Thursday, and then that will close, and it won't be open again until next year at least. So in Discovering Hidden Quilts, we do find our best method so that we can be accurate and good with our piecing, and from there we can expand and do well. We twist and turn the different blocks so we can see all the myriad of ways. We can make different quilt layouts and have fun, kind of like we did with the half square triangle in the Jumbo Scrappy Star Workshop. I give options for strips and strings and ways to use those up. So that is in Discovering Hidden Quilts. We play with scale. I teach you how to take and make blocks different sizes, and I teach you not only how to do that so that you could make a quilt bigger or smaller, but also so that you could put different sizes together. I teach you how to combine different size blocks, not only just in the scale, but all different ways, just like in that Plan B quilt that I have behind me. So that is what available until Thursday, and then that will be gone. Does anybody have any questions? So just so you know, I will be scaling back on the tutorials here on the YouTube channel, I'll have this Q&A and chat and let you know what is coming. And so you can be aware of what we're doing or what I have coming for you. Be aware of patterns, be aware of what tutorials have come up. Be aware of the sew-alongs and the courses that I'm doing. I will make you aware of all of those things. So let me know if you have any questions, any concerns about how things are going. Like I said, I just want to meet your needs, and I feel like while I was doing the tutorial every week and I really enjoyed that, I was just not getting stuff done for all the other parts. So, Polly, if you are already in the sew along, your subscription will last for as long as you've paid for it. I don't know when you joined, if you joined while we were still doing blooms and baskets, or if you joined while we were doing the September sun, but it will last for the whole year that you've paid for, and then it will flip over to the subscription. Does that answer your question? So if you're already in the sew along, your subscription will last for your whole year, and not until that expires will you have to pay again. So I hope that answers your question. Does anyone else have any questions? So I meant to have blocks here to kind of show you. I am having so much fun making these blocks. The submarine, I've already made it twice because it was just so fun. And oh, I forgot to mention, so now in the sew along, like before I would just do a video for the harder blocks that maybe were a little more tricky. I have a video for all of the blocks now in this new one. So there will be, in addition to the download PDF of instructions, you will also have access to a video to show you how to assemble your block. So that is included when you're in the sew along. So if nobody has any other questions, thanks for taking time to join me this morning. I really appreciate your support. Always feel free to come to me with suggestions or with questions, because I really do want to meet your needs. And like I said, I just want this to be accessible. I want whoever wants to be able to quilt to be able to quilt. And so I will continue to have lots of free content. But I also feel like I need to really up the ante for those who are paying for what I've offered for them. So that's how I'm figuring this out. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Have fun sewing. Bye-bye. Oh, one more thing. I lied. At the top of the chat, I have put links so that they're easy to find for the sew along, for the Jumbo Scrappy quilt. If you haven't signed up for that, the workshop, I put in a link for my shop with all my patterns, and I put in a link for, did I say Discovering Hidden Quilts? And the sew along. So there's links for everything, so it's easy to find at the top of the chat. So if you want to go through and click on any of those and take or participate, I'm thrilled to have you in there. Also, remember, you can share all your stuff on the Facebook page. I'm loving seeing all the activity. I'm loving seeing everybody's new Jumbo Scrappy star from what they've created during the workshop. Keep sharing. It's so fun to build and learn from each other and to see the positive feedback. So thanks again. Now